Welcome to John Esser Sports Channel, where we do everything Championship League One and running. And today it is Championship, and it's the Championship predictions for today, 27th of November 24. Leeds versus Luton is first out of the bag, and when you look at these, Leeds are in fourth position on 32 points and 9 wins, 5 draws, and 2 defeats. They're still drawing a few. Hull City, Luton Town in 16th, 5 wins, 3 draws, 8 defeats, and 18th. And they're starting to just show that what they can do now. They've been through a long period of not playing like they can do, and all of a sudden they're starting to play a little bit better together and starting to gel an awful lot better. They should have been doing that way at the beginning. And they have the abilities to do it, let's face it. So, what do we think about these two teams? Because at the minute, we've got Leeds who they do slip up now and again. Out of the last 6, we've had win, draw, win, lose, win, win. The defeat was away at Millwall, but Millwall are very, very good and very canny at home. Bristol City away, that's a strange one. Bristol City sometimes turn up, sometimes don't. They turned up there and managed to stop them from scoring, but couldn't themselves. So 0-0, very good goal, a very good game for Bristol City there. So they're not immovable. They can be beaten, but not very often. Their defence tends to be very, very solid indeed. The only time they've let any decent number in was actually the last time out against Swansea, 3-4 win at Swansea. They nearly lost that one, didn't they? Swansea were doing really, really well. Really impressed by them. However, Luton lose, draw, win, lose, win. Okay, Borough, they lost 5-1, but it was Borough, and they're starting to fire on all cylinders. The other 2 defeats 5 and 6 games ago was Sunderland 2-1 at home and Coventry away 3-2. So we're still not got that technical ability and that playing together battened down properly yet. I can't really see Leeds not winning it, especially at home as well. I mean, you think about it, they're good at home and away. But the time out of the last 6 games, the two times they've lost points were away. So I think it's going to be a Leeds win. I'm looking at what you're saying, 2-0, 1-0, yeah, it's sort of all going towards Leeds. I'm going to go Leeds 3, Luton 0. We go to Cardiff versus QPR next, and we've got a Cardiff team in 21st with 16 points, and a QPR team on 24th with 11 points. Now, actually, their points, 8 of them come from draws. So they're very good at getting draws. Whereas Cardiff City, it's 4-4-8, so it's pretty much well spread amongst all the different games. So Cardiff QPR. Last time out, they both drew 1-1. What have we got for Cardiff? Win, draw, win, lose, lose, draw. They just seem to have had that. The wheels have just fallen off. Not many goals. I mean, they're scoring 2, none, 2, none, 1, 1. It's really quite minuscule. They need more than 1 goal. Don't seem to be able to get that on a regular basis. QPR 1-0, 0, 1-0, 1. Again, very much the same there. And I'm sort of erring towards a 1-1, but I'm looking at the way the way that I'm seeing people go for Cardiff and 1 or 2 go for QPR, but I'm not seeing many go for the draw. So I decided to go off the fence, and I've decided to go with the home side. Cardiff 2, QPR 1. But there is a possibility here that QPR could, that either team could win it 1-0. To be quite honest, if it's it could be a 1-0 either way, but I'll go to 2-1. Borough versus Blackburn next, and Let's quickly look at the table. Middlesbrough in 6th, 8-3-5 for their games, and it's 27 points. And Blackburn in 10th, 6-4-5. So not that much different in ratios, wins, draws, and defeats. 22 points. So they're not far behind. Blackburn, though, as we know, they were at the top, and then they've just had a bit of a blip, but they've won. They won the last game out at Cardiff, 3-1. Let's see what this little blip's like in the last 6. Win, draw, lose, 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 win. But it was against a Cardiff side that just don't seem to be able to score very many. So I think that they're not quite out of this yet. And they're playing a Blackburn side Borough side, who are very, very good. Win, draw, lose, and then they've suddenly got this. It's suddenly clicked. Win, win, win. 3 wins on the row. But in those, they've actually scored 15 goals in 3 games. Just seems to have just clicked for them. And Latialat's playing really well as well. And you think, wow. The sky's the limit. I'm going to go with a lot of you. I mean, you're all saying loads and loads of goals from what I can see. Middlesbrough 4, Blackburn 1. I'm going to give them a goal. Portsmouth versus Millwall is the next to last game. And I came into this thinking, I'm going to have to say they're going to lose because Portsmouth are just not. They're okay. They're okay. They're okay, verging on quite good. But so are the teams. They're probably about the same as most of the teams around them. But they're playing a Millwall side that aren't that good away from home. They're great at home. Don't get me wrong. But away from home, they don't play that well. I know they won Swansea 1-0 away from home. Yeah, but only 1-0. And then they got a Stoke draw 1-1. Again, just 1 goal. They don't seem to be scoring a huge amount either. 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal. Oh yeah, they've scored 1 for the last 6 games at least. I don't know what it was before then. Yeah, 1-1-1. Yeah, so they're good at scoring 1 goal, and I'm thinking, this will it carry on? Well, it's going to stop at some point. Well, it's going to be a 0 or a 2, isn't it? So I'm going to go with 0 or a 2. And then I look at Portsmouth and I see, they don't usually get beaten by a huge amount. 2-0 defeat to Cardiff, 2-1 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday, 1-0 defeat away at Plymouth. Now, they're very good at home, Plymouth, so 1-0 is actually quite good there. A draw 1-1 away at Hull. Yeah, they're actually doing quite well. They only had 2 home games in the last 6. A defeat against Sheffield Wednesday at home 2-1, and the last time out 3-1 win at Preston. They're going to want to and need to make the most of this. I was going to say that Millwall would win this, but looking at the way people are saying, they're all going. You all seem to be going either Portsmouth or a draw. So I've decided not to sit on the fence. I've gone with Portsmouth 1, Millwall 0, and you lot better be right. Derby versus Swansea. That's totally on you lot. Derby versus Swansea. Dear Lord, I hope you've got your thinking caps on there, guys and girls. So here we go with the last games. Derby, Swansea, and they're together 14th and 15th. Derby in 14th, 20 points. Swansea 15th in 19 points, and realistically, 3 or 4 points off the drop zone, and 7 or 8 points off the promotion slots. So anybody's game, isn't it? The winner from this will be impressed by the number of places they jump, I think. So who's going to win it? Derby County have been very, very draw heavy. Draw, lose, win, draw. And they see Warne is very good at trying to get a goal and then just blocking it off. Try to get a goal, block it off. you know, they get a goal and go ahead. Let's just block it off and hope for a counter attack to equalise. That's the way he plays, and it tempts draws. So that's the way I'm going from Derby's perspective. And then you look at Swansea: draw, lose, win, lose, lose. They've got to be turning this around. I mean, the wins against Oxford were good. The win against Watford was really good. Only 2-1 and 1-0, but they were good performances. And Burnley, 1-0 win, 1-0 defeat away at Burnley is not bad, but Burnley don't really score an awful lot of goals. So the ones they do tend to be absolutely brilliant. They shoot twice and score, and have two on target, and one goes in the net, sort of thing. So I can see Swansea actually doing quite well, because that Burnley result was actually a pretty decent result. And they scored 3 against Leeds, remember? They lost 3-4, but they really did absolutely excellently. This is a really tough one to go for. And I'm looking at your lot again, and there's a few draws in here. And I'm going to have to sit on the fence. I'm not doing with any of the other ones. I'm going to Derby 2, Swansea 2. That's your lot as well, so don't blame me for that one. This is John Es's Sports Channel. I'm trying my best to take all your views in and not to upset people. I hope I haven't. If you dislike what I think, and you think it's totally different, please do put a comment in. I love to read your comments, I really do. And if we manage to get live tonight without messing up and putting the microphone on mute, which I did yesterday, I do apologise, for 20 minutes. And please do join us, and we might have a chat about what you've put in the comments. So, John Es's Sports Channel, like and subscribe. Another Championship prediction video over and done. See you tonight. Watch along. John Es's Sports Channel, over and out.